for over a week, Sugnu in Manipur remains the key area of confrontation between two communities. For about 2 nights since Friday, gunfire and bomb attacks were reported by locals from this area.
Like you mentioned, Vedant, sounds of gunshots, bomb blasts and sniper fire were also heard, is what local officials and locals are informing us.
That's right, and sources have told NDTV that the people who received bullet injuries were rushed to Churachandpur, which also remains a key area where violence has been reported time and again, and they were rushed there to the district hospital.
In fact, sources also say over 200 houses were set on fire by suspected militants at Serou in Kakching district on Friday night. My colleague Serou joins us over the phone line currently. Serou, there was reports of fresh violence on Friday.
That's right. Since Friday, there have been reports of violence, but this intermittent and sporadic violence has continued as Manipur still remains, engulfed in ethnic violence. Now, while the situation may have been much better from what it was perhaps a week ago, there is no complete peace yet, no complete return to normalcy yet, given the fact that there is still incidents of villages or houses being torched, gunfire, sniper fire, bombs going off. So these are things that are still continuing to happen in the state. But the Home Minister, of course, yesterday, Union Home Minister Amit Shah has made an appeal to all communities to remove the road blockades, especially on the national highway, to ensure supply of essential items. So that is, of course, one of the things that's happening. And obviously, this highway, crosses through Senapati and then, of course, comes down to Imphal. And, of course, all supplies to Manipur is through this one highway. And, of course, blockades in Manipur are not new. It has experienced, blockades in the past, especially economic blockades. But, essential supplies are definitely hit. Everything is a lot more expensive in the valley. And, therefore, there is concern. And the Home Minister has asked, and appealed to, people to lift the blockade. His appeal of surrendering arms did bear fruit. A lot of arms were surrendered. But again, there are incidents where this violence continues, where bombs going off, sniper fire, guns going off have been heard in the area of Sugnu. Sugnu was, of course, affected by ethnic violence even in the, when it was at its worst. But while other places seem to have, receded, the violence seems to have receded. In Sugnu, it seems to still continue with houses being torched, is what we're being given to understand. Of course, there are communities that live in these areas, and they also have been, affected. Like you said, the injured have been rushed to Churachandpur as well for medical treatment, especially those who sources say, received injuries.